So, example 11. What is the first term in the geometric progression 3, 6, 12, 24 to exceed 1 million? Okay, so let's convert that into a piece of algebra. So UN must exceed 1 million, or 10 to the power 6. Now, what do we know about UN? Well, since it's a GP tells us that UN is equal to AR to the n minus 1. That's what we've learned. So we substitute into the inequality. Substitute into inequality. So we get AR to the n minus 1 is greater than 10 to the 6. But what do we know? We know the first term, A, is going to be 3. And if we look at these, I think hopefully you can see that the common ratio is going to be multiply by 2. So R equals 2 and A equals 3, the first term. So we can fill this in here. 3 times 2 to the n minus 1 has got to be greater than 10 to the 6. Okay, now how much of the work on logs can you remember? We've seen this kind of question before. The unknown is a power. Yeah. Unknown is a power. Therefore get on its own. Therefore get A to the x on own. Then take logs. Right, but we've got to get that 2 to the n minus 1 on its own first. Otherwise we could take logs, but it just makes everything more difficult. So we get 2 to the n minus 1 is greater than 10 to the power 6 over 3. Take logs. So log to the base 10 of 2 to the n minus 1 is greater than log to the base 10 of 10 to the 6 over 3. Use your log laws to bring the unknown down. We should know n log A equals log of A to the power n. The power has come down to the front. So we get n minus 1 log to the base 10 of 2 is greater than log to the base 10 of 10 to the 6 over 3. Divide by log to the base 10 of 2. N minus 1 is greater than log to the base 10 of 10 to the 6 over 3 over log to the base 10 of 2. So, tap that in the calculator. It's just in terms of me working it out in my head. That's the same as log to the base 2 of 10 to the 6 over 3. Well, 10 to the 6 is roughly 2 to the 20. So if I'm dividing by 3, it's going to be about, just over 18, I guess, around 18. Tap it in the calculator, see what we get. 18.35. So n is greater than 19.35. Look at the context. What is the first term in the geometric progression to exceed 1 million? So if n was 19.35, it would be basically 1 million. depending on the rounding, but we've got to have a whole number. Yeah, n is an integer, n must be an integer. It's a position in the sequence. Position in sequence. So it's got to be 1,000,000 or greater. So then n equals 20.